Hey friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new, my name is Lisa. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here today. So today I'm going to hit up, I hope, a thrift store. I'm gonna definitely go to Goodwill. I had to run some stuff up to my daughter at work today, so on the way to her work is that little thrift store that I've taken you guys to before, and there's also a Goodwill. There was a couple people out in the parking lot, and I'll show you just a really little clip of that. They didn't have a whole lot. They could have had more earlier this morning. I didn't even know that they were going to be here, but I guess they're only here the first or the last Saturday of every month from April through October. So I will make a point to come back next month when they're here. But it's kind of like garage sale stuff that they have, and some old things. The one guy had like an old lantern. I really like lanterns, like an oil lantern, and he said it was an old railroad lantern. But I'm going to head over here to this little, I think it's called Antique Treasures. I can't remember. I'll show you anyways, but I'm going to hit that up, see if I can find anything in there. And then I'm going to stop by the Goodwill on the way back home, and I'll also take you in there as well. So hopefully we find some good things. So coming in, they had some pretty good sidewalk sales. These little boxes out here are Christmas houses, like for a little village, light up village. And I have one church in this same line. And so she had these on sale for $5. And I was asking her about them at the end, and she came out and she said, "I'll give them all to you for $100. I was so tempted, but I have nowhere to put them. So I don't know. I guess I'll have to check and see if she has them another time. But how cool would that be to have a village with all those little buildings? $5. This place is so huge. I could probably just do 5 booths in one video, and it would be more than you'd probably want to watch. I had to cut so much footage out of this, but I did speed it up a little bit just so you could kind of get an overall feel for the place. But it's literally ginormous. So many things to look at. I probably was in here an hour and a half, but hopefully you'll be able to see, kind of catch some of the things that I was interested in, maybe some of the things that I picked up, but hopefully it's not too fast for you. When I loaded all this stuff, the video was like literally an hour long. So I was like, I don't think anybody wants to watch that much thrifting, but hopefully you'll enjoy some of the things that are here. They had some leftover Easter goodies that were really cute in this one booth. I really liked those little blocks with the bunnies on them. But I have enough Easter stuff for now. So they had a lot of these little plates all through the store that I wish I would have picked a few of them up just for like maybe a coffee spoon or something. I found this scale and it wasn't bad. I was looking for an antique scale. I didn't really care for the face of it though. The color was good. The numbers and everything was good. I didn't care for the little vegetables that was on it. And then here I found some more of my Currier and Ive plates and bowls. I actually have some plates and little bowls, but then I found this little one and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's an ashtray. Kind of looks like it is, but who would have thought Currier and Ives would make an ashtray? But I don't know, I probably should have got it, at least that one piece. But they were a little bit pricey, so maybe I'll head back there and see if I can find it. Now these are little plates that I'm kicking myself wishing I would have gotten them. They were a little bit pricey too, but they were so cute, and I found another plate you'll see at the end in the haul. But when I, again, was watching this, I was like, dang it, I should have got those, but I didn't. Maybe another trip is in the works. I don't know. Now here's where I found my berry basket. This little white one was really pretty. It was like porcelain or ceramic. I just was afraid that it would get broken. And not necessarily that I would break it. It's just that with moving and everything, so I thought that the little plastic one would be a better option. And look at all these little plates. These ones, I just realized I bought a little creamer for a couple years ago in that same pattern. So I should have at least gotten one or two of those little ones. And then they also had a lot of the blue and white. You'll see that throughout here. These were also pretty. This bucket that said Farm Fresh Co. on it. At first I thought it was newer just because of the writing on the front of it, but when I picked it up and looked at it, you could tell it was chippy and it was rusty on the inside. So I'm thinking it probably was old. It was maybe a milking bucket, or I really don't know. But I thought it was so cool, and I could think of so many things that I could have put in it. So I was looking also for some patriotic decor. I don't remember all the stuff that I have. I did buy a little bit of stuff last year, but I don't have a ton. And then I found these little mortar and pedestals, and I thought they were so cute. I couldn't decide. I really like the marble one, but I didn't really like the end. If it would have just had a solid wooden mortar, that would have been cool. And then the wooden one was more just for looks. But here we are starting in at the Goodwill. So I found a few goodies there too. Again, looking back, I should have got this coffee mug. I don't have any patriotic coffee mugs. It was kind of pricey, which is probably why I didn't get it,
because the other one that I got for Easter was only 99 cents. And this Liberty Girl was pretty cool, but again, I kept thinking, it kept running through my head, you have to move this stuff. So I guess I'm going to have to lay off the thrifting a little bit until I get all moved and tucked into a new place. They always have a big selection of mugs here. They're not all necessarily 99 cents. Probably the one that was 4th of July, it was probably priced so high because we have so long to go before 4th of July gets here. So all the other ones that are just random and nothing special, those are the ones that are 99 cents. So we're coming into the haul here in a few minutes, and I just wanted to say that if you have not subscribed to this channel as of yet, I would appreciate it if you would consider doing so. I do thrift and hauls and thrift and styles. The only reason I'm not styling these ones is just because I'm getting ready to move in a few months, so I really shouldn't even be buying anything. But, you know, sometimes you can't help yourself. But I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you stick around to the end to see all the goodies that I got. And again, I appreciate you being here.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I got at both places. So the first place I went was the Paradise, gosh, I forget what it's called again. Antiques Paradise. Anyways, I'll put it on the screen or you'll see it in the video. But anyways, I only got a couple things there. So here's what I was looking for. I want to find an old scale. Now, there have been a couple on Facebook Marketplace that I've liked. They're still kind of pricey. I save everything that I might want to go back to, but there's a couple on there. They were like right around $25. I don't know if that's good or not. I was kind of hoping to find something a little bit cheaper, but I also am looking for Crocs. Another thing that I have seen on Facebook Marketplace, and I have seen some of them come down just because they've had them on there for so long. I wanted to find some 4th of July decor. I do have some from, if you remember my video from last year when I was in my basement apartment. So I do have a few things from there, but I always like to look and see, because when I went to the Goodwill a few videos ago, back in February, I found all kinds of 4th of July stuff. So they were just putting out some of their, did I say 4th of July? I meant Valentine's Day. Anyways, I don't know what I said. So in the video in February, I went to the Goodwill and found a lot of Valentine's Day stuff. So I was hoping to be able to find, by going to Goodwill, either some leftover Easter stuff because, you know, obviously it's over and I've already taken down some of my stuff, and probably by the time you see this video, you will have already seen that video. But also I wanted to see if I could find some 4th of July stuff. I kind of like, I'm not real primitive. I kind of like a little bit of primitive decor. But like maybe the Americana, I like some of that as well. But anyways, I was just kind of looking for some stuff to go with some of the things that I bought last year. So, and it's funny because a lot of the things that I seen in the antique store are things that I've had myself in my younger years, or my mother has had it. So I guess that makes me an antique too, obviously. So anyways, let's get started with what I found at the first place, which is the Paradise Antique and Thrift store, whatever it's called. Okay, so one of the first things I found, well, it wasn't the first thing, but one of the first things I picked up was this little bird. Take the tag off it. It's just ceramic, and it's kind of beat up. It's got a little bit of patina on it, which I think is cool. Yeah, that might be like a little chip maybe, but anyways, it doesn't hurt the appearance of it and the character. It's got a lot of charm. This was, it says chippy white bird decor. It says that it's metal. It doesn't look like metal to me, but I don't know. But anyway, it was only $3. So I thought he would be really cute on one of my little shelves. I think I have another bird in there too, one or two birds. So that was my first find, or the first thing I picked up. No, I take that back. This was the first thing I picked up. So Paradise Vintage is what it's called. That's what it says on the tag. So this is, it says orange plastic berry box. And if you noticed in the footage, this was sitting next to a white or creamish, like glass or ceramic one, which I liked quite a bit. But that one I think was like maybe $8 or $10. And I have one already that's kind of a green color that's glass that I got at Hobby Lobby. But this one, I'm not leaving it orange. I thought that it would be cute if I spray painted it like a cream color, or maybe spray painted it black and then put a cream color over. So I watch Mary on White Cottage Company, and sometimes she uses like a Sharpie and she'll do, I guess it's called antiquing. I don't really know. Anyways, I think that's going to be really cute. And I actually, the last time that I was at Hobby Lobby, I didn't get any, but they have like some faux strawberries that are really cute and realistic. And they have a whole line of strawberry like utensil holders and soap dispensers and spoon rests. It's really cute. It's a little over the top strawberry unless you just have one or two pieces. But anyways, strawberry basket, it's going to be cream, and I'm going to get some faux strawberries or something for it. So, and that one was $4.50. Okay, and then the last thing I got there was this God Bless America. It's just a little wooden heart with a wooden star on it. It needs to be cleaned up. I haven't cleaned anything yet. This was $1.50. So it had a little, you can see a little metal thing on there, but I can just take these out and put some new wire in there, or I could put jute in it, something to hang it. And then I'll be able to hang it on a hook, or maybe sit it by a basket or something. But anyways, I thought it was cute, and it kind of looks a little primitive to me. So what I found at the Goodwill was this little star. And when I got it up to the counter, this was $2.99. When I got it up to the counter, I thought, I wonder if those are chipped off or something, but it actually, it's like that so it can sit straight. So if you notice, they're kind of, they were shaped that way on purpose. But at first glance, it kind of looks like maybe they got dinged off. Anyway, I thought that would be cute, probably on my tiered tray. I don't think I have anything like this. I have a lot of 4th of July stuff, but like I don't think I have any little stars that I remember. So it's going to be fun going through my stuff again like it was for Easter, because I can't remember from year to year the things that I've accumulated. I found this little easel. I'll probably spray paint this too, maybe black even. It's just wooden. But I want to get some little plates. I have some little Currier and Ives plates. I have the beginning of a set, I guess you'd say. Anyways, I thought this would be cute, maybe sitting on a table or a shelf with a little, like maybe dessert plate on it. Or I could always change it up with the holidays, you know, a little bunny plate or a little 4th of July scene or something. But anyways, I thought that was cute. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It was lighter when I first started this video. Anyways, hopefully you're able to see. I think there's too much light coming in the back, but I'll hurry because I didn't get too many more things. So I also got a pair of these candlesticks. See if I can get them up there close enough where you can see the color of them. They're not gonna stay this color. I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint these black or cream or white or what. One of these little pieces is missing. But they're wood, so I got them because I could do anything I want with them, really. I mean, if I wanted, I could even paint them red or blue for 4th of July or Christmas. So there's a lot of things you can do with them. And these were $1.99 for both. I also found this coffee mug for Easter next year. It was 99 cents. He is risen. Love it. No chips or anything. I found this cute little thing for Easter next year as well. It's got a little pink bunny on it. And it's just a little glass. It could sit like in a bathroom with some cotton balls or Q-tips or something in it, or I could put it in the kitchen, just put some candy in it. It was $1.99, but I thought it was cute. There were no chips or anything on it that I could see. Just needs to be cleaned up really well. And then 2 more things and I'll be done. So speaking of plates, so I don't know if this is homemade, but it's just a little bunny plate. And I thought it was cute. You know, it's not really any bigger than my hand, but what I wanted it for, I bought a smaller easel than this that I think I showed you on one of my shopping hauls from Hobby Lobby, but how cute would that be if this was black or white or something? But I was thinking for my tiered tray or maybe a little vignette or something. So this was $1.99 and it's just, it's kind of got a little bit of a crackle finish too. I don't know if you can really tell. It's pretty though. It doesn't really look hand painted. I guess it could be though. But yeah, I was really happy with that because Hobby Lobby had an adorable one at Easter. When all their Easter stuff first came out and I was in there, they had a little plate. I think it was actually a little bit smaller than this. And I was gonna get it and I didn't, and I hem-hawed around and then they were just gone. So I didn't get one at all. So I was really happy to find this one because it reminded me of the one that I missed at Hobby Lobby. So the last thing that I have is this basket. And I don't know if this is considered seagrass. It's just different than some of the other ones that I have. I like the shape of it. I like that the handles are molded into it instead of, you know, added onto it, I guess. It does have a couple little things that are broken here, but you know, that's not really a big deal. This was $3.99 and I thought this would be pretty sitting like in a bathroom with like some hand towels or some washcloths. It would be cute. It's not really quite big enough for a blanket basket, but I mean, you could put most anything. You could sit it on the floor in the kitchen and put a bag of potatoes in it or onions, something like that. It would be good if you had a garden. You could collect a harvest in it. One day I hope to have a garden again, but anyway, we'll see. I just thought it was cute. It's kind of wire. It's a modern day basket, so it's not like an old vintage basket because it has a lot of wire in it that they weaved around. But I like the color of it. I like the shape of it and the size of it. So I'll just fix whatever little things need to be fixed and it should be good to go. So that was everything that I got at Goodwill and antiquing. So I don't know if I'm gonna style these right away in this video or not, but I definitely will have like a 4th of July coming up in a couple of months. My Easter stuff, the video that I'm working on right now, which I'm not sure if you'll see, you probably will have seen it already by the time you see this one, but I'm still putting away all my Easter stuff. And then I'm gonna get out there in the shed and find the rest of my spring and summer so I can do a little bit of decor. I hope you enjoyed the video and hopefully soon in some of my upcoming videos, you'll be able to see me styling some of these items. So, good Lord willing, I'll see you all in the next video.